Anthem TV, a free streaming digital community. With a click of a mouse or a tap on your phone, you have instant access to free TV shows, movies on demand, music, pay-per-view events, and so much more. Download Anthem TV on your smartphone, smart TV, or any streaming device and enjoy instant access. Subscribe and download Anthem TV today.
Oh, it's that time of year that we pretend to be college basketball experts.
I am.
Okay. Did
Actually,
you
I'm
do
not.
enough homework last night? Did you read up on this stuff? Be honest.
I looked, I glanced, and then I was like, where's a quarter? Give me a quarter to flip. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at.
Honestly, if you just like let the 1, 2, and 3 seeds win their games and then did a coin flip starting with the seed 4, you probably wouldn't do much worse. You might even do better letting the flip.
Yeah, it depends. Some years are weird, but yeah, I know what you mean. Especially, I heard a stat on the women's side. There was nothing ever lower than a 3 seeds ever won. So if for those that do, women's brackets, just pick 1, 2, and 3 all the way through.
That's not fun doing the chick bracket.
Yeah,
because it all goes to chalk.
it's super chalk.
Easy. It's easy. The men begin tomorrow, not last night, not today. Tomorrow, the NCAA tournament. Let me rephrase. The In the Building NCAA tournament, I've renamed it after our show, begins tomorrow. Let this be the annual. Every year at this time, I say this: the play-in games are stupid. They're dumb.
I refuse to. I mean, first of all, last night's game ended up being cool. It came down to the last second, but
that's fine. But it wasn't the NCAA tournament.
No, I refuse to call it that.
No, and what it's even dumber is we have the 11 versus 11 seed game. That's not fair.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah, and then not only that, like what it is it's another way for them to sell ad revenue.
Right.
That's all it is. Like, yeah, don't buy into it. Oh, this is March Madness. No, this is Snickers, Budweiser, Body Armor. This is ways to make money. That's all it is.
It's dumb. And I really hate you want to have little 16s versus 16.
But 11 and 11 is stupid.
It's dumb. It's not fair to the team that loses. So if I'm a 16 versus a 16 and I win that play-in game, I go to the big tournament. But if I'm an 11 versus an 11 and I don't win, I go home without getting actual. It's stupid. The whole thing's dumb. It's about gambling and advertising, and it's not. It doesn't make any sense.
It should be a 16 versus 16, and then that winner plays the 11.
Whatever. It's immoral, is what it is. Like a 2-game play-in. That would make more sense than what they do.
Like how the NBA does it.
Absolutely.
Right.
So welcome to the tournament. Welcome to In the Building. I am excited about the tournament. I just despise these play-in games. It's stupid. But it is what it is. And today we're going to go through our brackets here in a little bit. We're going to pick as a show.
Yeah, let's just pick as a show.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, those are a lot of picks.
No, it would take 4 hours.
Yeah.
We're going to just do a 1 bracket for In the Building because we're going up against the Baseline Bums. They're going to have a show today that drops at 5 o'clock Central Time.
Oh, they are? Okay.
And they're going to reveal their show bracket. They're going to spend all day studying, busting ass on analytics, and we're just going to sit up here and wing this shit. And we're going to win. We're going to win that bitch. So coming up, we're going to do a show bracket.
Yeah.
In which we'll take turns picking games. It is In the Building. Jump in here with a super chat if you so desire. Get in there on the chat. The super chat allows you to shoot us a tip. So please do that if you feel so inclined to support this thing financially and keep this little entrepreneurship going. You can also tip us via the Buy Me a Coffee link, which no doubt Mr. Bouquet, the audio disseminator, will indeed put on the link here in a minute. It is In the Building in the
You gave me the South,
Studios. You can take whatever you want.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
Jose, which bracket you take? Which side?
I don't care too much, but I'll give everyone the spoiler alert that Duke is going to win this thing rolling away.
Okay.
So I'll take
Relax,
Duke's
sir.
He's
Relax.
convinced. Rudy hates Duke because they're white people.
I know, right?
Too many
God,
white folks. No, I'm kidding.
The whites love Duke.
Too much. Yeah.
Oh, we got a Poblanos Wednesday. Let me get that out before I forget. I'm going to have lunch today. Come show me your bracket at Poblanos today.
We discussed
and
this.
let Uncle Mike tell you what to do.
We discussed.
We
bracket
have
guy.
discussed this guy.
Bracket guy after Thursday.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we'll
today.
do it. We'll do it. We'll get to it in my
I'm
punch.
giving bracket guy a 1 hour mulligan today. What I don't want from you is on Saturday, if your Cinderella pick does win, told you, bro.
Yeah.
I saw this coming. Their front court's 18-0 and up against a 2.5 point spread on a Thursday night when they're playing on the East Coast. I don't know.
Ass whip.
I also don't want to hear, oh yeah, I've watched St. Mary's all year. John Davidson, the power forward, he's elite. No one watches him but me. I stay up all night watching West Coast games. I don't want to hear that guy either.
No.
But today
we're gonna have some fun with it.
Let's talk ball today. I'm going to be at Poblano's Mexican Restaurant in San Antonio downtown on Houston Street at noon today. I'm also going to be selling barbecue tickets. All right. We need to sell tickets. We have a few sponsorship opportunities left, but I need to push tickets too. So I will have a stack of tickets with me at Poblano's today, or I've got my phone and I'll show you the QR code that you can scan and buy tickets way easier on your phone. But I've got hardcore tickets for you blue collar old school San Antonians if you need something in your hand to feel and smell. So I'll have those today. They're $25 to buy VIP tickets today at Poblano's in San Antonio. All right. Let's do NCAA tournament in a minute. But I wanted to get to this article, if you didn't mind.
What article?
The Pop article. So right before right before Rudy and I went on yesterday, there was a big, huge piece on Pop's recovery from the stroke that dropped right as we went on. So I didn't have time to read the thing until I got home yesterday. It was a 3-person piece just to let you know how serious. This is how serious that Mickey.com took it. The great Tim McMahon, who's a longtime NBA writer.
Love Tim.
The great Mike Wright, who covers the Spurs in this region for ESPN, and Ramona Shelburne, who's a Hall of Famer. They all three wrote this piece together. It's really, really good. And I just had some thoughts on the Pop article. If y'all have not had a chance to read it on ESPN.com, some information that I didn't know. And
I mean, that's
and some things really that because I've been worried about him and I've wondered whether or not he should continue to coach, and I still am. But I'm looking for reasons to have hope that he can come back and be the same dude.
Yeah.
Or at least close to being the same dude, So I don't know if you read this or not, but
yeah.
So what I took out of this piece, and it was very interesting, and I was under the impression that Pop was not doing well still. It's been 5+ months since he had the stroke. And based on stuff I've heard, there's concern about his recovery. But according to this article that these three wrote,
he's good.
He's actually ahead of the average stroke victim at his age and the severity of the stroke that he had. So what they wrote was their sources tell them that actually Pop so he had the stroke 5 months ago, but his recovery is as if he had it 9 months ago. So he's 9 months into recovery,
but 4 months ahead,
in just 5 months time.
So he's 4 months ahead of schedule.
Right. And I also read that he actually could not even walk for the first 3 months after the stroke.
I've heard Jamie Foxx said the same. And Jamie Foxx is a young man.
Right.
Not a young man.
He's not 77.
Right, in great shape. And he said, they try to tell him and he goes to get out of bed. They said this on his Netflix special. And he just tumbled.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Dude. I worry that, and I've said this on the show, and maybe I'm a dick for saying it, but I have to keep it real in here. It's like,
you just give me your opinion. Like maybe it's time, not in a hateful way, like not that you suck way, just like
something the other day that I thought was really good, and I agree. It's like you preach culpability and responsibility, and be a stand-up guy, and always be honest, and put yourself second, team first. Get over yourself. All these kinds of things. Pop now has that ultimate test where. Is he going to put his desire to coach over what's best for the organization?
Over a $4 billion company.
Right. We worry about that. R.C. Buford is 100%, of course, public. This is R.C. rarely speaks in public, as we know. But they were writing in this piece that R.C. is 100% convinced that Pop will never do what's in his best interest over the teams.
Which has been your question all along.
Right. This is, and not all the board, the Spurs have a lot of people on their board, and a lot of them are newer. They
Right.
haven't been around for the glory days, you know? It just makes you wonder with like Michael Dell thinks. Not that he's going to have much of a say
No,
so,
not that he has
but
to
he
say,
does
right.
own 30% of the team.
So he has some say.
Right. And,
yeah.
and the great Joe Gebbia, who owns like 28% of the team, the guy who co-founded Airbnb, who liked my tweet yesterday.
What tweet?
I had a multi-billionaire like my tweet yesterday. Because I've never actually had an Airbnb account.
You've never been?
Every time I go to Hawaii,
You do a hotel.
I always book through Priceline, and I use the same. We stay in the same little hotel.
Yeah.
Because it's the cheapest. It's the biggest bang for buck hotel. It's very basic, not bougie at all. It's very old school, but it's cheaper. And I always stay there when I'm in town to see the Twins. Well, this time I decided, you know what? I'm going to try Airbnb.
Love Airbnb.
Change it up, do something different. Found a really cool high-rise apartment that is just big enough for the three of us. A little bit more money, you know, than the little cheap hotel, but it's something I need something different to look at when I go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And so I went and created an Airbnb account, and I mentioned Joe Gebbia, who co-founded it, who's also a co-Spurs governor.
And he hit the like button.
He hit the like button. I was pretty cool. So
cool.
I can say that the great Joe Gebbia, the founder of Airbnb. By the way, we should talk about his story one day on the show. It's very motivational. He was you and me not long ago. About 20 years ago, he was you and I.
Got you.
Looking for an idea and failing and struggling and hustling.
And found it and stumbled into a billion.
Yeah. So anyway, I didn't mean to bog down on that,
No.
but a couple of more things on this article and we can move on. It was very sweet. So if you get a chance to read the piece, and it's tough, you know, Pop's 76. He'll be 77 when the season gets going. Keldon Johnson, who I've criticized a lot.
It's not, first of all, it's not just you.
Personal.
It's not personal. It's not just you. There's a lot of people that have been down on Keldon for quite some time.
For sure.
Right.
And, you know, and Pop loves him. You know, Pop went out of his way to put Keldon on the Olympic team when he had no business being on the Olympic team. But he put him
gold
there.
medal, yeah.
And, you know, God bless Keldon. I'm not saying he sucks, but did you know that he's the most tenured Spur? No one's been on the team longer than Keldon.
Let my computer compute.
Okay. You know how old he is?
24.
He's 25.
25. Okay.
He's 25 years old. He's the elder statesman as far as guys who've been here.
Now that I think about it, yeah.
Insane. He's still a kid. He's still young. So he's a big player in this piece. Pop has become like a second father to him. And there's a lot of
to a lot of players,
some really sweet moments, you know. And, you know, Keldon was saying in this article that, you know, Pop has actually shaped who he is as a young man. You know, here's because Keldon's gone off on it. He's moved from his hometown. He lives here in San Antonio, and the only real parental unit he's got here was Pop. And he's had to kind of grow up and learn how to be a man, a young man with money and fame. And Pop has become that dad to him, or grandpa, whatever you want to call it.
The same for Tim.
You know?
Been the same for a lot of those dudes.
Yeah. And it's funny, you and I were talking about Mike Krzyzewski a couple of days ago.
Right.
Coach K is a big player in this article that I read. Coach K was saying that he and Pop have gotten really close over the years. And, you know, Mike didn't know Pop at all until Pop became the coach of the national team and took over for Coach K.
Took over for Coach K, yeah.
And so obviously when Pop was going to take over the team, he and Coach K had to kind of talk. And
it's like a transition of power. Like,
right,
hey, here's
exactly.
like there's somebody I think you should keep, you shouldn't keep. And then next thing you know, we're best buds.
And Mike was saying that he and Pop really hit it off and have become really close over the years. And Mike was saying, it sucks. I should have been his friend all this time. I regret not getting close to Pop until the last 8-9 years or so. And it's really cool. And, you know, Pop chewed their ass out on February 27. It was the first time remember we saw where they hadn't actually seen him physically yet.
Oh, yeah.
And there were like a lot of the guys started tearing up when he showed up because A, they didn't know what was going to happen. And B, you could tell that Pop's had a stroke. You know, he's got an arm and a sling and he doesn't get around the same. But he took time to chew their asses out.
For how they've been playing?
Yeah, you're not doing this and you need to do that. And you're not doing this. And they actually thought it was great. It was nice to see.
Felt good.
It felt good to get chewed out.
To get your ass chewed.
It was great. It was absolutely great.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I don't want to bog down too much on this, but, you know, we talk about how the culture of the Spurs, and it's got that college atmosphere to it. The pound the rock bit.
It's still the Spurs culture with a twist. Because, like you
Go
said,
ahead.
Because of what you said, Mike, Keldon being the oldest person on the team.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you and I, when I first got over here last year, we went back and forth last year not back and forth, but I was just like, hey, you know,
Right.
it's got to be a little bit of a different approach.
Right.
It's a different group of guys. So while I still feel like that culture exists, as far as like they're not just going to take on any knucklehead,
Right.
there's still a slightly different approach in how you handle everybody because they're kids. You know what I mean? When Tim comes in, he's 22, got Mario Ellie, Avery Johnson, you know what I mean? So it's a whole different approach.
Right.
So, but I still think that culture exists.
I have
somewhat.
questioned in the last 4 or 5 years whether or not Pop has coddled them too much because they're kids.
Yeah, that's what I meant. We were going back and forth about last year.
When's this boys camp bullshit end? And we get back to the business of
Right.
winning. When do we get some nasty?
Right.
I want some nasty from Greg Popovich to turn it back on him.
And he did it.
You know, and
coming off a stroke, he went over there and chewed the ass out.
you know,
So it's still there.
Yeah, and when you read, Pop's been around since 1988. He's been affiliated with the Spurs in some way since '88, and you know, everyone says that the only reason why Pop's been able to establish the culture that we have, and Tim Duncan let him do it. Having Tim allowed Pop to create the culture that we still know today.
Yeah.
So, and I've always assumed that, well, the culture's there because of Timmy. And once Timmy leaves, the culture's going to have to change.
It did.
Tim's just not.
It did. That's a fact.
But the culture was not created by Tim. The culture was allowed to bloom because of Tim and blossom.
Right.
But it is Greg Popovich's culture.
No, I remember Vernon Maxwell, the great Vernon Maxwell, was on a podcast saying, you know, Pop came to me and said, if I catch you in the nightclub again, your ass is gone. And Vernon, being Vernon, went out that next night. And he said, bright and early in the morning, his phone rings. He answers it. And it's Greg Popovich. And Pop says, get your shit, you're gone.
Wow.
So what I'm reiterating your point. It is what Pop wanted. Like after Dennis Rodman, Pop said, enough. Enough of this bullshit. Like we're not going to try and win this. You know, we're not going to win with assholes.
Right.
We're going to do it this way. And I'm going to get the guys in here that are going to, you know, represent the franchise in a bright light and do things the right way and play the right way. And you know what I'm saying? But when you get Tim Duncan, that you can cuss him out, chew him out in front of the whole team, and he just take it. Now, what does the 12th guy on the bench have to do? So he has to just take it. So it was created by Pop, but you're right, 1,000% right. It flourished under Tim.
Yeah, and it's not just the guys on the court. It is everybody that works in the organization.
Oh no, everybody, hell, the whole city took on that
culture.
The whole city, we all started acting like the Spurs.
Yeah,
we all started walking around. Hey man, nice shirt. No, it's not. I've gotten over myself. Have a great day. You know what I mean? Like the whole fucking city acted like the Spurs.
Right.
No, it was crazy during that time period. We walked, talked, and acted like the Spurs.
Yeah, yeah. But there's worse ways to be.
No, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that's what it was.
The rock ethos that he always subscribed to. That a lot of people that live in this town that are Spurs fans have also taken on that ethos. It's a great point.
Yeah.
The city culture in a lot of ways has been influenced by Pop.
And there's not many cities. Like I think the Steelers is like that. The city takes on that thing. You know what I mean? I feel like during that era, we were like the Steelers. We're winning titles and we were like, F this. We're humble. We want to win. We don't need all that flashy shit.
Right.
We're San Antonio, F Houston and Dallas. This is how we do it. We do it the Spurs way. So it was when I was living in it, I was like, damn, we walking around acting like the Spurs culture. Right. It was so crazy.
Yeah.
It was good. And again, I'm not knocking it. It's just the truth.
Dude, when I have a bad day, not all the time, sometimes I have different motivational things that I'll go watch, things I'll read, sayings, videos,
for
clips.
Sure.
When I'm having like a shitty day where I'm feeling sorry for myself and I'm not gotten over myself or whatever, or like the business doesn't have a good day or whatever, I will go back and look at that championship docuseries that they put together with Pop, Tim, Tony, Manu after they won the championship at 14.
Okay. I know
they had them sitting around just talking about philosophy and how they do things and the struggle. I'll go watch some of those clips on occasion when I'm having a crappy day and get remotivated all over again. And then a lot of that's Pop. So the point I guess I'll make, and we can move on, it's just like, and I've been saying the company has to move on at some point without Greg. That doesn't mean you have to shit on the culture that he created, but at some point you got to make the decision. And so it's like, well, do we take Grandpa's keys from him? I don't think Pop's going to let it get to that point. I'm just going to show faith in him at this point and hope that he'll do the right thing by the team and not make the team have to step in, because at this point, basically the gist of that piece was he's established the right to leave when he wants.
Fair.
But how
I've
much?
said that.
But not to the detriment of the organization. There's a pendulum there, and they got to figure out where that line is.
Yeah, and it's
It's
gonna be
tough.
it's gonna be
It's fucking Pop, man.
Dude, the Patriots are not gonna be the same.
I know.
Alabama, we saw even in 1 year, again, it's the guy's first year. It's not gonna be the same.
No.
When Lou Holtz left Notre Dame, it wasn't the same. John Thompson. I could go on and on. So it's not like I hear where you're coming from. It's like, it doesn't mean that the culture has to go away.
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta shift.
I know.
So it's whenever that time does come, even if Buford is still here, because again, Buford's role is even different within SSE.
Mhm.
It's going to be different.
I'm going to show faith. I'm going to trust that Pop, he'll know when it's time.
Yeah.
And he will not let his own self-interest in wanting to get back and because he doesn't want to go out like this.
No,
he wants to go out and still coaching.
Right.
But not to the detriment of the organization. And this summer, he'll make his mind up. It's a hell of a summer.
Oh, he's coming back.
It's a hell of a June.
After reading the piece.
I hope so.
And then
I hope he's fine.
I think he's coming back.
All right.
Sure.
It is in the building. Jump in with a super chat. You can tip us. A couple of guys already have jumped in here. Bouquet, Ruben Bijagas is in the building. $10. Punch Jose for not expanding his palate.
He moved it.
Thanks for mentioning Don Ron Cafe, Rudy. Donate Jose's first potato, egg, and bacon taco. Oh, they're offering to give you a free egg, bacon, potato taco.
And they got fried fish for Lent.
So those that don't know, Bouquet yesterday said that he's never tried eggs and he never will try them. And I just got angry with him.
Yeah, yesterday Mike was pissed. We all were.
Let me tell you this, Ruben. I appreciate that $10. I went to Jose and demand when the show was over. It's like, dude, seriously? He's like, no, man, I just really won't. Jose is not going to cave on this. He's not going to have eggs on account of us. Unless we get it funded.
Yeah, I need a comma in there.
How much money do you need to eat an egg? And it's not even just eggs. We're going to slap it in a freaking taco, all good and greasy. He can even have it with chorizo if you want to drown it out.
I'd need three zeros and a comma.
Are you serious? $100 to get this?
Oh no,
funded?
much more than that. Give me a comma in there too, Mike.
No, dude. Okay, that's insane.
Let's do this.
That's just
what
else?
Aaron Caduper, 1999. Money for in the building. Birds up, boys. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Caduper. Show brought to you in part by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store up in the building. 6 in town. There's one up in Bernie, Texas. And at all of the Texas Cheer Liquors, you can go in there and whatever you get, they'll give you 5% discount when you mention our show in the building.
I got a shout out to the gentleman, Steve, who came by yesterday and said, I need those CBD drinks that Mike had.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to hook him up.
Did he mention in the building?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I've been following you, Mike, forever. Those drinks made me really intrigued. So I think he bought 4 or 5 of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so shout out to Steve.
Steve,
he listens a little later. He doesn't listen like right away. So Steve, when you see this, good to see you again, brother. Appreciate the love and the support.
Well, take it from me.
And Rich, shout out to Rich as well.
Steve, I was doing a bit for clicks and likes. Don't drink 3 in one night. I had 3, and that was unfortunate.
You know, I had a guy come by yesterday too. It's also in the building and asked me, where do y'all prefer me to watch y'all show? And I told him a view was a view. How would you answer that? Because he was like, hey, do you want me to go to Anthem? I was like, first, download the Anthem TV app, shout out to Anthem, Believe, all of those things. But in my eyes, it goes all into one big pot when we're pitching it to these different sponsors.
Indeed.
And a view is a view. Because I think right now he does it on iHeart. And he was like, am I betraying Mike for listening to it on
No,
iHeart.
I'm not enemies to iHeart.
Yeah, that's what I said. To me, a view is a view is a view is a view.
I can't speak for them, but I don't have any ill will. I have no
don't give a
animosity.
shit.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Now, I forget that they exist.
You didn't get fired. You quit.
I did.
I
Yeah.
quit. Gotta keep that in mind. Like y'all act like, yo, you
Yeah,
don't
we
fire
all quit.
you don't fire Rudy J and Mike Taylor.
Every
But
once in a while, I have
You don't do
somebody will put my mentions. I'm glad they fired your ass at the radio station.
I'm like, bitch, they didn't fire me.
Just let
Nah,
them
yeah,
think.
who
I
cares?
just let them think it.
No, so but do
It's
you
a great
care?
question. Here's what
I
would
felt like I should
request.
ask you. This is an in the building question.
I don't care how you consume our product, but please become a subscriber to the YouTube page,
Fair.
whether you
You hear
ever
that,
watch
Rich?
us or not.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say. What's going to help us the most is for you to subscribe to the YouTube page. If you want to watch it on Facebook, fine. You want to watch it on Twitter, which, by the way, today is a historical day. We are streaming on all platforms today. We're on our YouTube channel. We're on Anthem TV. We're on our Twitter feeds. X, I guess, is what you're supposed to call it. We are streaming on
What is that,
Anthem
X?
TV
That's X right there?
and iHeart and all the things. Yeah, that's your what Jose just put up, your live Twitter feed.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's cool.
So Texas Cheer, Slackers,
You're welcome.
Ribaldo,
That's free pub right there.
Orlando Kell. This is all more views for y'all
I know. And future partners, by the
and
way.
future partners. So,
So
yeah,
Rudy and I, so that's the best way to answer that is subscribe to the YouTube channel. Love you hard. And you never have to turn it back on. It'd be nice if you did.
yeah.
But however you view us is how you view us. Because when we go to sell to would-be
We're
advertisers,
throwing all the views in a pot.
right. So here's our Facebook. Here's how many watch us on Twitter. Here's how many watch YouTube. Here's how many listen to Spotify and iHeart and Apple and on down and Anthem TV. So we want to have one giant number at the end of
Well,
the week, right?
well,
But some of these people might just want to be on Anthem.
Right.
They might just want to because maybe they can't afford all the platforms.
Mm.
So future advertisers, just know that you get a hell of a lot of exposure with our show.
yeah,
not just on YouTube.
absolutely. But no, Rich, he's one of my best customers at Texas Cheer Liquor, and he's a nosy fella,
Uh-huh.
and he wanted to know what's the best way.
It's a
to
great
support.
question.
It is a great
Because
question.
we're in so many places right now. So many places. All right, show also brought to you in part by Ribaldo Realty Group.
What
Jiggy,
Jay.
Ribaldo.
We should play one of those questionnaires that Mike did with them. Those little shorts have been cool. You got
Thank
any
Rudy.
right there on deck?
Appreciate that, man.
You got any on
Thank
deck,
you, Mo.
Jose?
These
Yeah,
are good.
I'll upload one.
Pull up
Yeah,
an
pull
example.
up
Tell me
one.
when you have it ready. So Jay is the official real estate agent of our show. And he's a good dude, and he's really damn good at what he does. It helps that he's a good dude. And once again, as I say this all the time, you know, you want to purchase property in San Antonio. Maybe you want an investment property. Well, the cheapest by far county, as far as big counties in the state of Texas, is Bear. We are so much cheaper than Harris, Travis. Obviously, Austin's so ridiculous, but we're also cheaper than Tarrant and Dallas County.
Yeah.
Of all the big counties, Bear County continues to far and away be the cheapest mean cost when it comes to housing. So this is a great place to buy a house or two and get into the renting business.
And if go to Mike's socials and
All right.
just if you've never bought a house, Jose, you, Hilga, is that how you say Hidalgo or Hilga?
If I'm being honest, that's not her actual name.
What's
I
her
just
name?
like calling her Helga, but yeah, it's Helga.
Helga, go and watch those videos. It's I mean it's in a nice way. It's like getting into home ownership for dummies. And that's not I'm not saying that like in a I don't mean
I'm
that
a major dummy.
Yeah, I don't mean that in a bad way, but just because again, I think there's this big myth that it's not, I'm not saying it's like, you know, as easy as going to get a soda from the store, but it's a lot easier than you would think. Go to Mike's socials, check out those videos, and then call Jay right after.
Did you find one, Jose, that he can actually
Yes,
run?
we're processing right now.
process.
I will
Oh,
say,
okay.
Yeah.
I can't confirm Jay's going to be my realtor because I'm going to be buying a house, hopefully, maybe soon. That'd be nice.
I
Yeah,
like
that's
that. I like that. That's smart. That's smart.
Congratulations. See, that's the benefit of finding a really cool woman like you've got. Your credit number goes way up when you find a chick who's got her shit together, right?
Yeah. No shit.
Unlike your snuggie wearing, no egg eating ass.
He does have on
I'm
a
gonna
Bruin
bust your
Snuggie.
ass for eating egg, for not eating egg.
He does
Please
have on
do.
a
It's
Bruin
gonna take
Snuggie.
me a while to get over this. All right, here's an example of one of the snippets we made with me and Jay. Jay, in the last year, has killed it. Rookie of the Year, KW Eagle Award, top 10% producer, Agent Leadership Council. For guys that have been doing it as long as you've been doing it, you just don't achieve this kind of stuff so soon. What's your secret sauce, brother?
Well, I appreciate that. I'm really humbled, from all these accolades. Rookie of the Year, it's one of the most prestigious award to achieve. The Eagle Award, it's basically like the highest award that Keller Williams gives to their agents in their offices. And top 10 producer, Agent Leadership Council. I think I'm just really humbled, but I give my glory and praise to God as he positions me and brings the opportunities to me to help others. And I think it's just having a pure heart and saying, I want to help.
Yeah, man.
And you can't really fake that,
And he's humble too.
You can't fake authenticity,
The higher power.
It's the Lord who uses me and allows me to help his people.
And I've shared them too.
Cool.
So shout out to Jay Tebow.
Yeah, and Jay, he is a man of faith.
Yes, very much so.
He is a man of God,
Yes,
and even willing to
I am
work with
too.
me, which means if he'll work with me, he'll work with anybody, including Jose Buquet.
Yep. I can't believe Tebow, by the way. That's a real thing. Like, he's never broken that character. He's just God guy through and through.
No, I don't. Look, man.
No, Jay's legit.
Look, no, Jay's legit. And I thought I'm speaking on Tebow. It would have come out by now, Jose.
Yeah, I
in
know,
the world
it's
of social
crazy.
media,
If Tebow were what?
if it
fake?
was, if it was fake, we'd know.
No, Tebow's a good dude.
Yeah, we would know by now, dude. With social media and people's phones always out, if it was fake, we'd know. Anyway.
Okay, we made them wait long enough. To me, this is total throwaway segment, what we're about to do right now.
It always is.
But the people fucking love it.
Yeah.
I hate it. Watching dudes make picks, I never thought has been good content. However, we now live in a world where my children spend hours of their week watching people play games or make picks.
Or eat.
Or
my
even
kids watch people eat.
Oh, yeah.
My kids watch.
yeah.
I'm like, well, then you start that shit. I was like, why are you paying them? You do it.
Exactly. You know how popular mukbangs are on YouTube?
Oh, my God.
Watching
Hundreds of millions.
Skinny little Japanese girl slobber down 7 octopuses. And we know why you're watching it. It ain't got shit to do with eating, but whatever.
Yeah, my daughter watches other kids open toys.
People will watch people do shit. People love to eavesdrop.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of voyeurs. And so here we go.
I'll take the South.
Without further ado, it's time for the 2025 in the building bracket challenge.
Yep.
All right. So what we're doing, we're going to have our own little individual brackets.
Of course.
We're having a show bet. We'll get into that later in the week. But we have been challenged by the Baseline Bums. The other show on Love You Hard TV, watch the Baseline Bums.
Subscribe.
They have a new show dropping today at 5 o'clock. It's their bracket show. They're going to reveal their show bracket. So we're about to make picks here as a show, the three of us.
What do you want to do? You want to just you want to just go to the Sweet 16, or you want to go all the way to because you want me to pick the South all the way through?
Yeah. And
okay.
So I want to know what Rudy's sound. Do you have the bracket up, Jose?
He has them right there. Can you see? We can't.
I can't.
I have mine. I have mine right here.
All right. So will you take the South?
I'll take the South.
I'll take the East. Jose, you take the Midwest, and then we'll flip flop.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
The West.
The West. We'll flip flop the West. All right, fine. Rudy. All right. So are you going to make these picks as we go here, Jose?
Yep.
All right, go for it. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready, Jose?
Yep.
I got Auburn, obviously. Then I'll take Creighton. I'll take Michigan. What's wrong with that? Don't in the middle of my picks, bro.
14, God
Gosh damn it. I got Texas A&M, my fighting Aggies.
You're picking the Ags. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ole Miss is super battle tested. North Carolina shouldn't even be here. I'll take Ole Miss.
All right.
I'll take Iowa State, even though one of their best players is down. Give me Marquette. And, of course, give me Michigan State. Okay. And then I'll just work my way up from there, Jose. I'll go Michigan State over Marquette.
Okay.
I will take Ole Miss over Iowa State. I'll take Michigan over the Aggies.
Yeah.
And, of course, I'll take Auburn to advance.
Okay.
All right.
Keep rolling.
So I'm going to take Auburn over Michigan.
Yeah.
What we got there? Ole Miss, Michigan. I'll take Michigan State to beat Ole Miss. And that's it, right?
And you got Michigan State, Auburn to go to the
Let's
Final Four.
give me Auburn.
All right, beautiful. One
Taking
down.
Auburn in
To
the
go to
Final Four.
So
All right.
we'll get to see Bruce Pearl's crazy ass
All
down
right,
here at
so
the Riverwalk.
Auburn's one of our picks. Bruce Pearl is a cheating, crazy bastard.
He is a cheater.
I'm glad you picked Ole Miss. I would have done that too.
Yeah.
The great Chris Beard, who is one of the elite coaches in the country.
Should have never been fired from UT.
I agree, man.
It should have been maybe a suspension, but
they
it shouldn't have been fired.
reacted big time.
We're
oh well,
that's weird times.
Ole Miss's treasure. All right, what am I getting?
You doing East?
East. All right.
East.
It's hard to know who's. You don't know who's going to play fucking Duke because we have to play in a game. But I'm going to go ahead and pick.
Duke.
I'm going to pick my Dukies. It's funny that I got stuck with the Duke bracket. All right.
Of course.
Mississippi State, Baylor. Give me Baylor. I don't like Scott Drew either.
Hey, well,
but
we're
boy,
a team. I'm gonna stick with
Scott Drew is a tournament coacher.
Okay, but
Is that a word? Is that a phrase? He's a tournament coacher.
Don't lose where you're at, Mike. It's 22nd time.
I got it.
Jose's acting like we're about to make him lose against. He's treating us like we don't know what the hell we're doing, and Baseline Bums are gonna kick our ass. Have you seen his facial expressions up here? Hey, bro, we're on the same team.
Yeah. Hey, son, you don't eat eggs. That's true. That's my comeback for everything.
For everything,
Yeah.
same.
At least I eat eggs.
Right.
Dude, Scott Drew, and I don't like him at all. And I hate Baylor. And I'm trying to get the TC. I don't hate Baylor. I don't hate them like I used to during the Art Briles football days.
Yeah.
And the Dave Bliss basketball days. I'm a TCU man, so I'm never going to be able to love Baylor. I can have sex with them. I just can't sleep over.
No.
You know what I mean?
Even though that was a long time ago, the whole thing.
But still, Scott Drew, though, still drives me nuts.
Gotcha.
But whatever. You cannot argue with Drew's success track record in the tournament. He's won a natty for Pete's sake. Baylor over Mississippi State. All right. Oregon Liberty. I don't know shit about Liberty, even though they were 12 seed. I ain't picking against the Ducks. Give me Oregon. Arizona, Akron. I like Akron, but they got a bad draw. Zona's going to win that. Give me Zona. I ain't picking it. By the way, you'll see. I'm not big on underdogs.
Okay.
I'm not big on
I'm going to say
underdogs.
there's not been one upset chosen.
Neither one of us have picked a 12 over a 5.
No one's picked any lower seed yet. Not one.
Well, that's the safe thing to do.
Yeah, screw that.
No, the strategy is if you're going to pick an underdog, fine, get them all out in the first round. But then after the first round, go back to big boys.
Yeah. Because
rarely do you see, even in today's college world where everybody's the same except for like 3 schools, there's a reason why the SEC is got 14 teams in. You know what I'm saying? Pick your underdogs early, but don't pick them late. Of course, we'll have a 10 seed go to the Final Four probably, but don't try to predict which one it is. You'll screw yourself. Yeah. So there's Uncle Mike's opinion. BYU VCU. Okay, here I will go with an upset. Give me VCU, Virginia Commonwealth over BYU.
Shout out to my brother.
Does he go to VCU?
He went to VCU.
Okay. Give me Virginia Commonwealth. I don't like BYU this year. Wisconsin, Montana. Wisconsin has been terrible in the tournament the last 4 years. I think they've had 3 first-round upsets.
Okay.
And it will not happen this year. Give me the Badgers over Montana.
Not so fast.
Not so fast.
Pick Montana.
Yeah, okay. St. Mary's, Vanderbilt.
St. Mary's and Vandy. It's been a fun year for Vanderbilt University. Give me Vandy to beat St. Mary's, the 10 seed. And then we got Bama, Robert Morris. Obviously, give me Bama over Robert Morris. Now back to the top. Duke, Baylor. Here's where reality kicks in for Baylor. Give me Duke over Baylor.
Baylor.
Duke over Baylor. Oh, shit, I lost my place.
And now you got Oregon. You got Oregon, Arizona.
Oregon, Arizona. Are you keeping up with it? Okay, Oregon, Arizona. Now give me Zona. Give me Sean Elliott's fighting Wildcats. All right, what's next?
VCU, Wisconsin.
All right, now give me VCU.
What?
Over Wisconsin.
What?
Wisconsin. Yep. VCU in the Sweet 16. All right.
And then you got an SEC matchup for the trip to the Sweet 16 and Vandy, Bama.
Bama. Bama will take Vandy there.
Okay.
All right. So who's next?
Duke. And did you take Arizona?
I did.
Duke, Arizona.
I think Zona scares the shit out of Duke right here. This is a flip game, but I'm going to go with Duke. They're too good.
Okay. Then you got Wisconsin versus
VCU, Alabama.
Oh, VCU, Alabama. That's right. Sorry. That's damn. You took VCU again. That's right.
This is where the run ins for
so he has
Give me Bama.
Really? Yeah. Of course.
So
Damn.
Bama.
So wait, I'm looking
Now,
at your
Duke,
bracket.
Bama for the chance to go to
Duke, Bama.
Final Four, yeah.
Okay.
Duke. Clearly, look, I'm not going to be the guy. Maybe you can convince me that Duke does not win the tournament, but I'm not going to be the dumbass that does not have him in the Final Four.
Right.
Duke over Bama. All right, Jose Bouquet.
Jose, no eggs.
Sure. Sure.
No eggs, no huevos, Jose.
Well, that's what they call me. I have to look to Jobu for some help.
Obviously,
Houston, obviously. Gonzaga underseeded. Good team still.
Yeah.
Will Wade should be coaching UTSA.
I want to know who they're playing here. Tell me who you got them beating.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. SEC goes down.
You better be
there,
fucking right here. God dang it.
Yeah. I'll guarantee that my bracket is more correct than you guys.
Oh, Jesus. See,
So the competition
hang on.
within the competition. This is a team
so
sport,
tomorrow
sir.
morning you have to turn in your individual bracket because we're also going against each other. too.
Right,
All
of course.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
This is our show bracket.
Sure.
All right, go.
Clemson beats down Will Wade, but he should be coaching at UTSA.
Who's Clemson playing?
McNeese State.
He should be coaching at UTSA.
He should be. Yeah.
Who?
Okay.
Will
Yeah.
Wade.
Hell, head coach at McNeese.
Yeah, we should have taken him after his LSU debacle.
Who's the men's coach at UTSA?
Austin Clonch guy.
UTSA. Can I say something on the record real quick? UTSA needs to drop the basketball program.
Oh yeah, it's
Jesus.
disgusting.
They do.
It's disgusting.
They need to just go football. We need the money. Anyway, keep going.
They haven't won a Conference USA or American Conference tournament. game
UTSA
since,
men's
like,
basketball
2018.
is the worst men's basketball program in America, and it ain't close. It ain't close.
That
They-
high school gym is pretty bad.
They play in a gym. And look, I mean, Southtown 101 Bar would be a better venue to have
Mhm.
UTSA hoops. Keep going.
Agreed. Purdue, and this is where the upset comes. Xavier
Really?
beats Texas, and then they beat Illinois.
Wait, who you got? Xavier over Texas?
Yes, and then they
Wow.
beat Illinois.
I would
yes.
not have picked that.
Yeah.
You got Xavier over Texas.
Yes, I assume that every Texas team will be taken in our bracket. So I
Okay.
just needed
You
to
taking
stop
Kentucky
that.
over
No,
Troy?
that's bullshitting right there. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me.
I didn't say you.
Texas has 3 future NBA players. I don't like Rodney Terry. Chris Beard should still be the coach, but Texas has a lot of talent. They lose a lot because they're not coached well,
Right.
but they have the talent that's going to beat whoever the hell they're playing. But that's fine. Go ahead and pick whoever. Oh, but Xavier's a stud program with a great tournament history. So whatever. Keep going.
Who you got?
UCLA beats Utah State. Tennessee beats Wofford. And
Okay.
then
Keep going.
UCLA takes down Tennessee there.
Whoa.
Got Rick Barnes
I
going
would
down?
not
Okay.
have- would not have
Yes,
picked
we
that.
all know that he sucks in the tournament.
That's
They don't
fair.
have-
That's fair, Jose. What you got?
He doesn't have Connect to save him anymore. Kentucky beats Xavier.
Okay.
Clemson beats Purdue.
Wow.
We've got Houston beating Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Good game. That's going to be the game that everyone thinks that Houston goes down. I
The
think
Zags
Houston
are
shows their
shit this
class.
year. They're not the same Zags this year. They're different. They're in
Agree.
rebuild mode. They're like I don't know. They're like, but I don't know. They're not good.
It's nasty.
They're not great.
Agreed.
All right.
Houston wins.
Okay.
Kentucky wins. And then to continue our 1 seed trends,
Mhm.
the Wildcats of Houston. Are they
Oh,
Cougars?
they're the
actually?
Cougs.
They're the
God
Cougs.
Almighty.
Yeah.
We just lost
Yeah,
10
sorry.
subscribers. They're Houston
Cougars
Cougs.
of Houston.
So you
They're
got
right.
so far we have Auburn, Duke, and Houston.
All
So
the ones.
wait, we got all the ones?
Hey,
It's not going to be that year.
pick it how you want to do it. All right. So, how do y'all want to do this? And now we'll pick together this. What's left? The
Dude,
pick
let-
list?
We
You
have
want
the
to
West.
West.
for the sake of time,
Mhm.
we all have Florida, right?
Yes.
Well, we got to
the
go through
best
the
team.
games though.
They're the best team in the country.
I don't know about that. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Well,
Yeah,
Florida.
let's-
Florida beats Norfolk. You take UConn, Oklahoma, Mike.
UConn.
You sure?
They're not going to win the
Let's-
tournament again, but they're going to beat Oklahoma.
Wait, let's do it. Let's do a team because
Yeah,
we're doing
let's
this
just
together.
do-
Do a
Does
team.
someone
vote.
disagree with that?
I would go. I would have taken OU. This ain't the same UConn team.
Yeah, but
from
they're not
2
going to lose
years.
in the first round.
Well, good thing we have 3 votes. I also take UConn because fuck Oklahoma.
All right. Well, UConn it is.
Okay, he went to Oak State, which is a dumb way
Oh, that's right.
to be picking on that. To be picking with your heart is ill-advised. No way, Bows. What's next?
Well, it's OU then. Okay, Memphis
No,
has
it's
been.
UConn. UConn.
Yo, UConn. Yeah. Penny Hardaway got this Memphis team balling.
Who they playing?
Colorado State.
All right.
What? You're not taking Memphis? You don't want Memphis, Jose?
Colorado State favored in this game as the 12 seed.
Oh well, then hell yeah, I'm taking Memphis.
You
Who
are?
got?
I'm taking Colorado State.
Well, gosh damn it, I'm outvoted again.
Colorado State. it is.
Yo, don't disrespect the great little Penny Hardaway. You know what? We're gonna
Hang
revisit.
on, see, Rudy. Colorado State's got 6 seniors. They played together for 4 years. Everybody knows that. If you've watched Mountain West basketball all year, you'd know that. Take my word for
Hey.
it, Colorado State beats Memphis.
For the record, chat. Rudy wanted OU and Memphis. Let's
He
move
did.
on.
Let's
Let's move on.
remember this month.
Let's move on. Maryland and something called Grand Canyon.
Maryland.
Is that like an online school? What
don't
the fuck?
They're 26-7.
Okay, and who have they played? UTSA 17 times.
Yeah, I'll take Maryland.
Yeah, give me the Terps.
They played the mighty Stanford Cardinal.
All right.
Yeah.
We don't care. Go Maryland.
Missouri, and we started from the bottom. Now we here versus Drake.
Okay, who you picking?
I'm not good. I'm not really picking too much against the SECs. I'll take
right.
Missouri.
I'll take Drake.
Jose,
Rudy, I hate to do this to you.
it's all good. Just
I'm
hey,
taking Drake too.
bro. I'm a team player, bro. It's all good.
These fucking mid majors, they're the ones that have all the seniors. And shit.
They're
No,
30.
no bullshit. I'm not trying to be.
Well, no, they have guys that are 28,
What's their record?
30-3.
Dude, Drake's awesome. They're good.
Whatever.
They're great, man. Drake may go to the Final Four.
I'm a Kendrick guy, but I'm picking
I'm
Drake.
telling you right now, on it's Wednesday, Drake might go to the Final Four.
They definitely
Who-
might.
who-
I want you to pull this tape right now. If this happens.
They're in the same spot, in the same side of the bracket as Florida.
Drake might go to the Final Four.
Texas Tech. Okay, who we take? You taking Drake too?
Yes, I am.
Oh my God.
D-Rake.
All right. Well, that's a team vote. Texas Tech versus UNC Wilmington.
Texas Tech.
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 Yeah. Tech.
Kansas and Arkansas is a good one. Kansas sucks.
Yeah, Arkansas for me.
I'm taking Arkansas. Kansas sucks.
Kansas is way down this year. I would never bet against Bill Self going up against that fucking overrated John Calipari.
Yeah, that's bad.
I would take KU, but I've been outvoted. Give me the fucking Hogs.
I'll
Y'all
tell
are
you what.
nuts.
St. John's.
Y'all are gonna be pissed. Remember this tape.
Oh, whatever.
John
Y'all picked against
Calipari
me
is
3
not out
times.
coaching Bill Self.
I'll tell you what, though. Calipari versus Patino in the next round. Battle of old
Pitino-
Kentucky coaches.
Patino's 10 times the coach. that
So
he is.
in the round of 32, St. John's versus Arkansas, we all taking St. John, right?
Yeah.
All right. Tech.
Hang on, timeout.
What?
Wait, y'all think Arkansas is going to beat KU
No.
and then lose to St. John's?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I've been outvoted. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Tech versus Drake.
I guess we got to go with Texas Tech.
Give me Tech.
I thought you said Drake might go to the Final
They
Four.
might. There's 30 teams that might go to the Final Four.
That's true.
definitely
Half
might.
this bracket
No.
can go to the Final Four.
All 64 teams
Well,
have a
okay. I
chance.
thought we were gonna
No,
jump on.
about
I was
30
ready
of
to jump on the Drake train with you.
No, I'm not. Again, I pick underdogs early, but not late.
Got you.
That's
Okay.
my strategy.
So we got Tech, Maryland versus Colorado State because of y'all's asses.
Give me the Fighting Rams, the alma mater of Derek
Oh, my
White. Or did
God.
he go to Colorado?
I
I
went to
forget.
Colorado.
Oh, my
Who you
bad.
got,
Give me
Jose?
State.
I want Maryland.
I'm
Rudy?
taking Maryland.
Ah.
Fuck Colorado State. UConn, for whatever reason,
Why are you so down?
because this ain't the same team.
Yeah, but they're still good.
They are good. UConn versus Florida.
Gators.
Yeah.
In a hard fought win, by the way.
And hard fart win.
Very hard fought.
I think
All
they dominate them.
What?
Florida just dominates UConn.
All right, now what we got left?
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
Dan Hurley is a dick.
Yes.
And I'd
He
like
is.
I'd like to see him get his ass kicked. So
Yeah,
anyway,
he's an
all right.
asshole.
He's
All right,
an
what we got
asshole.
left, Jose?
Florida, Maryland.
Florida.
I like Maryland.
Gators.
Yeah, get out of here,
Come on,
Jose.
baby.
What we got left? Moving on.
Texas Tech, St. John's.
St. John's.
St. John's for me as well.
See, I would take Tech here.
Well, this is also obviously strategic because we know the bums are going to have Texas Tech to the
No,
moon.
this ain't
It
strategic.
is strategic.
Pick what you think. This is
No, I like the strategy though.
You are
Mike.
learning. Don't you do a gambling show? You
Yeah.
should know better than to pick with your heart or try to strategize against your opponent.
Wait until you hear who's going to win the American League this
Dude.
year.
So who do you got? Tech beating who?
No, we got St. John's beating Tech.
God, y'all
Well,
are going
you
to
just talked about Rick Pitino.
You do not. I know I said he's better than a Calipari, but I'm not going to trust a bunch of New Yorkers over a bunch of country boys from the state of Texas. Texas Tech's going to whomp their ass.
Texas sucks at basketball.
No, are
I
you
agree.
kidding me? This is the best state in the country for
I'm
who?
messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Yeah.
I'm triggered. What we got
Mark,
left?
that's gonna trigger me.
I'm trying.
East
to.
Coast basketball players are not good, not on a national level.
What do you
Florida
think those
St.
UConn
John's.
kids are? They went
They're
back
from
to
they're
back.
from South. Steph Castle's a Southern boy.
Yeah, he is. What we got left?
Florida St. John's in the Elite Eight.
I'm taking Florida.
I like St. John's.
Florida, Jesus.
Get Jose out of here.
St. John's might lose in the first fucking round, y'all. Y'all are
And
getting
No,
swept
man.
up in the.
No.
I don't know what y'all
No,
are
man.
getting swept in.
The
They-
kids.
they
No, the
need-
kids he has are grown. They're men.
Okay.
That's the only reason. Like that. That's why I should have done more research on average age of teams, because there's some team out there with the average age of 24 that's going to end up in the Final Four because they're freaking grown ass men with 2 and 3 kids.
It's funny, like we don't research, but the research is going to show itself over the next 4 days.
Yeah.
When we come back in here Monday, we're going to know. Now we're going to have the research because we're going to see it play out in real time. Shit, Grand Canyon's awesome.
So I wonder if Agapito's in the chat destroying our bracket.
F him. Go ahead. Who's next?
That's it.
Oh, so we got Florida.
Yeah.
We got all ones.
yes, we
That's
do.
right. You know why we got all ones? Because we're in the building.
And last time I know one time San Antonio did have like it was Memphis.
The
North
only
Carolina,
time
Kansas.
ever.
So
Only time
it's
it's ever
happened
happened.
before.
Yes. We picked all ones because we're in the building and our show is about winners. It ain't about losers or underdogs and bullshit. We're about champions. All right. Let's pick the Final Four. Give me a matchup.
I'm
Auburn,
going to
Florida.
go Florida.
Auburn, Florida.
I'm going to go Florida, Houston.
All right. No. Wait. Oh, okay. Wait. No, Duke played. Oh, wow. Florida, Houston.
No,
That's
and
fine.
Let's go individual game.
okay.
So Auburn versus Florida.
Florida.
Me too, Gators. I'm not picking Bruce Pearl to go to the final. Give me Florida.
Yeah, I will mention they've played twice, three
Who's
times
played
already.
twice?
Florida and Auburn.
Yeah.
I think they've
Well, they're in
played
the same
twice
division.
already. So
What was the season series
1-1, they both beat each other by
on the
double
home
digits.
floors?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Give me the Gators.
Duke, Houston. Jose, you go first.
So Florida there. I'm a Duke guy. I think they beat everyone's ass.
I guess I'm outvoted because I know Mike's taking Duke.
Why do you? What do you mean?
Because you said that yesterday that you felt like they could win the whole tournament. Not
Well,
because they're white. I'm
Oh,
saying because they could
okay,
win the whole
okay. I
tournament.
just don't want to be hit.
No.
with
Because you said they could win the whole
it.
tournament.
Believe me, I really want to pick the Cougs. I mean, they got Slim Robinson, Davy Smith, Pablo Jones. I made all three of those names up.
I was about to say, I was like, I ain't heard of
Yeah.
none of them motherfuckers. None.
I think Duke's in big trouble in this game, but I'm going to pick Duke.
Okay.
I wish I knew the severity of Cooper Flagg's ankle, boy. I really
That is
do.
going to be a difference. But by then, if they can sneak through and get him healthier as he goes along. So I would have taken Houston for the record, but let's go Florida Duke.
All right, so Duke, Florida in the Natty. Jose, who would
Duke.
you picking?
Duke. I think
Rudy?
this is Duke's year.
Duke or Florida?
Florida.
Really? So it comes down to Taylor. Duke's got black guys too. They all might be mixed, but they're. You said there's no such thing as a half black kid. You're either all black or
Yeah,
not.
no, if your daddy black, you black. My wife
What
hates when I
about
say that.
mama?
My wife
Can
hates
mama
that shit.
be black? They don't count.
Yeah,
They don't count. Okay, it's got to be black dad.
Yeah.
Okay, give me Duke. Duke's going to win. So right now, I'm going to repeat what I've said with regards to football. With NIL now turning college athletics into a full-fledged public business,
Mm-hmm.
the days of being able to fudge injuries in college athletics
Those are coming to an end.
coming
right.
to an end because of the gambling. The NFL, they make all their teams be very honest. You can't have hemorrhoids without it winding up in the team report in the NFL.
No,
because of
NFL, it doesn't
gambling.
matter. Yeah, they going to find out.
College athletics forever has been able to bullshit their way through injuries and lie.
Yeah.
Those days are coming to an end. If this were 2 years from now, we'd know the severity of Cooper Flagg's leg.
Yeah.
If you told me that he has a really bad high ankle sprain and he's going to be hobbled the whole tournament, I don't have Duke winning the Natty. I'm going on Cooper Flagg is good enough.
Got you.
So that's our pick. Duke over Florida in the championship.
Agapito's in here with the trash emoji.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron Canuper, another $9.99. This is for Jose's Taco Tab. Take that boy to Bill Miller's for marble brisket and egg with pico and barbecue sauce.
He's not going to do it.
They do not like Jeff Slaughter's in here. Auburn has an average age of like 24. See, that's what I'm saying. So we're getting a lot of flack on our picks, Mike. They don't like the in the building bracket.
Well, they
But
gonna
guess what?
kiss our asses.
But guess
How
what
about
though?
that?
Y'all don't know shit either.
So who did we pick for a national champion? Did I miss that?
Y'all took
Picking
Duke.
Okay, thanks.
Rudy's distancing from this.
I'm distancing, but we ride together, we die together.
I'm gonna find Rudy.
Bad boys
I'm
for
gonna find
life.
Rudy a big old Christian Leitner shirt.
I'll
with,
wear
like,
that
his
bitch,
face
too.
on the front.
I'll
and
wear that
everything.
bitch. I have nothing but respect for Christian.
Bobby
Even
Hurley.
though Shaq should have been on
There
the
we
dream
go.
team,
Well,
not
yeah,
Christian Leitner.
of course.
But they already had
just want to talk about the Lakers.
they already had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing. So
Can I get a score, total prediction point?
why? In case it's a tie?
Yeah, just in case.
Duke
Well, y'all pick Duke. Give me the score.
88-78 Duke over Florida.
Gosh
Jesus,
damn.
that's a lot of points.
Jose?
It's a lot of points.
I was thinking more along the line 78-72.
God, you guys are making me do math. I was gonna do 150-ish points, but I like your guesses.
Well, shit, mine 78-72 is 150 on the dot.
Jose, I want you to take a screenshot of JHSNB.
Where is he?
Worst bracket I've ever seen in my life. I want you to screenshot that, and I want you to hold on to that screenshot for me. Someone take a screenshot of that. Thank you. Screenshot that shit. All right. I want to revisit that post here in 2 weeks. All right. All right. That's it. So that's it. We picked the favorites. That's the worst bracket ever. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't, man. Look, I'm an entertainer.
We don't. I'm a basketball expert.
I'm an entertainer.
I picked the best fucking teams. All right. In the building,
my elbows
NCAA tournament bracket picks brought to you by the official sports bar of In the Building, Slackers. There are 5 locations in the area. Medical Center on Fredericksburg Road, St. Mary's near downtown. You've got the 2 off of 281. You've got the Nacogdoches location. You got Thousand Oaks, and you got the 1 off of 410 behind North Star Mall in San Antonio on Rector. It is in the building.
I want to talk about this real quick.
Yes, sir. Take all the time you need.
We're pressed for time.
No, we're not. He's good.
Okay.
He has a whole hour before his next show.
No, Slackers every Friday is doing this live music thing. And I showed this flyer that's on the screen to Mike, and Mike starts going through it, puts his readers on, and he's like, damn.
Okay.
He says,
you don't have to mention.
Oh, my bad. I didn't have to
put
mention
my
that.
readers on.
Oh, he says April 25th. He's like, that's Linwood King and the Revival. You know those dudes.
I just saw Linwood the other night at the ball up at the rim.
For real?
Yeah.
So he said they're Thunderdome, and I was like, yeah, maybe we need to.
Let's go see Linwood.
And then maybe we can talk to Frank about having you introduce him.
Yeah, I'd love to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever introduced a band or a singer?
A couple, yeah.
It's a Friday, April 25th.
I'll even play cowbell in y'all's band. I'm a cowbell playing motherfucker. I have cowbelled in.
You think Linwood would let you? That's your guy.
He might. Yeah, he might.
Yeah. So April 25th.
Maybe for like one song.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Okay. But that's fine.
Yeah, but this Friday, Haywire, go check them out. I think it's a cool little bit. I love live music. So Medical Center location, live music Fridays.
Cool.
Starts at 9:30. But
yeah,
April 25th. Let's try to figure that out. That'll be cool considering he's Thunderdome.
Absolutely. All right. Slackers. Make sure you frequent any of these. So for those of y'all, a lot of people in this town, we're an underrated local band city. We really are.
For sure.
We're never going to get out from underneath that Austin shadow because they're too close to us.
Right.
But if there was no Austin, we would be known as an elite local band scene. We have great local bands.
Yeah.
And so this is very cool that the Med Center location Slackers is
a great idea.
Is doing this. All right.
I think it's a good bit Agapito brings up from the bum. Bracket challenge is a great way to determine fantasy football draft. We do a Love You Hard fantasy league.
To determine draft order? Oh, yeah, we should have.
That'd be cool.
Fantasy league. We're going to have 2 teams?
Yeah, I know. No, we'll have, there's 3, 4 of them?
6 teams.
7. And then we do 2 of their fans, 2 of our fans. We make it about 10, 12 teams.
I get tired. I have 10 cutoff.
10.
I don't play.
So there's like 4
leagues.
of them. There's 3 of us. So then we get 3 fans.
I don't play fantasy leagues that have more than 10 teams.
Yeah, because then it's stupid. Then you're taking the 3rd string running back. I
don't
want to think that hard.
No, I want to spend about 5 minutes a week on my lineup.
Right. If that. You 5. Shit.
All right, we got to get some punching. It's time for People I Want to Punch, presented by the official family lawman of In the Building. It is Orlando Kill. Rudy J, who are you punching today?
I'm punching the artist formerly known as Kanye West.
Mm.
He's lost his mind, literally, like he's off his meds. He called Jay-Z and Beyonce's two youngest kids the R word.
He's just
He
at
called
this
them-
point doing a
He
bit.
called them the R word. He tried to get a song cleared with himself, Puff Daddy, and his daughter. And Kim lost her shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not putting my daughter on a song with Diddy. You're just not gonna do it. He's doubled down on the Nazi stuff, calling people the R word.
He doesn't believe any of that.
But that's some of the stuff is just like, okay, like if you want to talk shit about people, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But when you put your daughter, I mean, again, he may feel like Diddy's innocent, but before you put a child that you share with somebody else on a song with Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
you may want to ask her mama if she's okay with it, who has some say so in an 11-year-old's life.
Yeah.
And even if you're doing a bit, Mike, it's a bit too much. Punch that idiot. Because again, this dude, when he came on the scene, it was groundbreaking. Like
Yeah.
it was, you know what I mean? It
Sure.
was, he has what, 3-4 classic albums? It's a damn shame what's happened to Ye and what he's having to do for attention or to sell shoes or to sell clothes.
It's crazy.
It's disgusting.
And it's not necessary. That's
and
the thing.
And it's annoying as fuck. Like
You're-
that's, you can tell he's never had his ass kicked. Like there's some people, like, and I don't like violence, but there's some people you can tell have never been punched in the fucking face.
Like for real.
Like really had your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know what I'm saying? Like when you start talking about when you start calling people's kids the R word,
Mm-hmm.
you might need to get your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah.
good ass kick and like
Right.
sit on your chest and beat your fucking face in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So he's I know he's from Chicago, but he needs his ass kicked.
It's weird too, because like LeVar Ball, the Ball brothers' daddy, who actually just spoke in public for the first time in a long time.
After losing his foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going around preaching, don't be like me, losing a fucking foot with diabetes.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Damn.
So he
Fuck,
lost
knock on wood, I gotta get on
from
my
the
shit.
from the knee down. He's missing from the knee down.
Yeah.
Chopped the whole leg off. He needed to do what he did because he wanted to build a brand off being silly and over the
Right.
top. You're Kanye West.
You're already there.
None of this is necessary.
You created $1 billion company with Adidas through Adidas, the Yeezy.
Right. It makes no sense. What are you getting out of this?
He needs his ass whooped, dog.
It's incredible. All right, it's a good punch. I want to punch someone that I support, someone I'm a fan of. I want to punch Pittsburgh Steelers general manager Omar Khan.
This is interesting because you love you some Steelers.
I love the Steelers and I love Omar. Let me put the readers on. The
Go ahead.
Mike Taylor signature readers
You didn't have to mention it, Mike.
available in all Walmarts.
Yo,
apparently.
you know what? I think we need a Taylor reader.
Reader sponsor.
No, you sell yours.
Oh, sell my own readers?
design your own readers. You'd be surprised, bro. Go ahead. The way Thunderdome loves you, they buy. You sell 100 pair the first day you drop them bitches.
I am punching Omar Khan
What
for
happened?
dicking around with another guy who does a bunch of dumb shit for no reason.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
Why are the Steelers waiting on him already?
because they feel like Mike Tomlin can fix him.
He can't. He's 41. Mike can't fix it.
The players are
Aaron
already mad. The
Rodgers.
players are already coming out. Either you want to be a Steeler or you don't.
Correct.
Like, we don't, the players are already pissed.
Right. Case in point, Cam Hayward, fucking captain of the defense. This is not a way to endear yourself to a team when already the captain's pissed off. at you.
Right.
Cam Hayward
Cam Hayward, that's it.
went on a podcast and was saying that's Ironhead Hayward's kid, I think, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Greg Hayward.
Okay, go
Remember
ahead.
Ironhead?
Yeah.
So
Shit.
he was on a podcast and the host asked him jokingly, I know y'all are waiting on Aaron Rodgers to make his mind up.
Mhm.
Are you going to have to go on one of his dark out retreats that he takes to recruit him? And Hayward got real serious and go, I ain't into that darkness retreat shit. I don't need any of that crap. Either you want to be a Pittsburgh Steeler or you don't. It's that
Right.
simple. That's the pitch. If you want me to recruit, that's the recruiting pitch. Pittsburgh Steelers. That's all I need to say. If you want to be a part of it, so be it. If you don't, no skin off my back. This is a historic organization. They've done the recruiting before I even got here. I ain't doing that. If he wants to be here, he does.
In other words, Hayward's like, "Oh, babe, will you get on the Zoom call with us with Aaron?" No, I
No.
won't.
DK Metcalf, who just signed with the Steelers, who just got traded from Seattle.
150 million.
Yeah, DK. They asked him, "Would you reach out to Rodgers?" No. This is a historic organization. They don't have to recruit. They've done the recruiting before I ever got here. So whoever wants to come here to try to win as many games as we can, they can join us. But if not, good luck on the other side.
Damn, everyone's tired of his shit, huh?
More from Hayward. I told, let's see. Oh, yeah. So Hayward actually has, Hayward spoke to Russell Wilson last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they went to Cam like, hey, man, we're trying to sign Russ. Would you get on the phone and just talk to Russ on our behalf? So Hayward did this last year with Russ. He ain't doing this shit with Rodgers. And so the host asked him, well, what did you tell Russ? He said, quote, I told Russ Pittsburgh is not the place for glitz and glamour. It's not L.A. It's not Atlanta. This is the place where gladiators come. We're going to compete every day. And he was receptive to that. He wanted to compete. I just need a quarterback to come in here and want to play football.
Mm-hmm.
They're frustrated. Why are the Steelers just move on? He's 42. He's coming off an Achilles.
He's not 27.
I don't know why they just don't re-sign Russell Wilson. At this stage, Russ is way better than Aaron Rodgers. Why are the Steelers fucking around with Aaron Rodgers?
But
let him retire already.
You know why? Because I feel like while Russ did okay, Mike,
yeah,
I think with Russ is 9-8 again. I feel like they feel like with Aaron, maybe we're 11-6 and we're in the playoffs. I mean, because it's only, look, as much as I love Mike Tomlin, it's only so long you can keep going 9-8. He's becoming Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett was 500 for forever. And after a while, everybody was like, okay, enough of this bullshit. And I love Tomlin, and he's a better coach than Jason Garrett. He has a Super Bowl, for Pete's sake. But the last 10 years, he's been super average, and I can't tell you the last time Mike Tomlin won a playoff game.
I know. I don't know why. I think I agree with Matt. I would rather see the Steelers just trade for Kirk Cousins at this point. Well, Kirk has a lot of money owed to him. That's the thing. I don't know what the Steelers have screwed up their quarterback position for 10 years. You know, dicking around with the kid from Pitt, Mason Rudolph, these kinds of people. What are we doing? Dude, hey, no way, Bose. Mason Rudolph. No, Mason Rudolph is a fine backup quarterback. He's not going to lead the Steelers back to glory. They have everything they need but quarterback.
Right.
And I'm upset with the Steelers, and I'm upset with Omar Khan trying to just back your way and get lucky with Aaron Rodgers. No.
Yeah.
No, it's wrong. Orlando Kell is not a backdoor way. That is the way you want to. If you have an issue and you need a family lawyer, Orlando Kell. Now that's a free agent you want to go hire. That's our guy. If I ever needed a family lawyer again, and with my track record and with the fact that my twins are only 13, I might very well need him again because I got 5 years of this Shiite. Orlando Kell, the law office of, if you need a family lawyer on your side, O'Kell's our guy at 210-775-4995. You can email him directly, orlandokell.law@gmail.com.
You're the owner of Pub Sports Radio. Asked if you want a couple tacos from Bill's. He's there.
I do, man. I'm actually really hungry.
Tell you what, he put it in the chat.
So, Jeff, I appreciate that, Holmes. I'll take two. I'll take two bacon and egg, but no tortilla. They at Bill Miller's, they do this really cool thing where they put it in this little container. Oh, you want the cup?
Yeah, the cup.
No tortilla. You know what? I'm gonna support Rudy and his no bread. Get me the cup, Jeff. Jeff's gonna feel like a sissy.
I know. Sorry.
I'll have the no bread taco. And for Bouquet, get an extra side of pussy. You better be right about your damn bracket picks.
Booty crumbs, $9.99. I don't know what those emojis are. Lollipop 3, whatever. Thank you, Booty Crumbs.
Thanks, Booty Crumbs.
Is Mike McCarthy a better coach than Tomlin? People are asking. No. Hell no, he's not.
No, God, no. I like Mike. He's not.
I like Mike too.
I like McCarthy. He's not Tomlin. Yeah. All right, a couple of things before we get out of here. Bouquet, Pubapalooza.
Yeah.
Gets up and running today, right? Don't y'all have a bunch of shows in town?
Yep. Today's the first day. Yeah.
Speaking of my man Jeff, who's getting us tacos apparently, to show we want to show love to Pub Sports Radio as much as we can. since we're essentially partners with them now, using their studio and using their producers and everything. Dude, tell the people that may not know what Pubapalooza is.
The no egg version.
No, I want 3 fucking eggs and 2 big old set of balls when you do this segment. Go.
So basically, Pubapalooza it's my Super Bowl. It's like the biggest week of the year for me.
You sound so excited.
I
It's a lot
know.
of
Come on, man.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot.
I
of
know
work.
it is, dude. I'm
Here's
sorry.
the-
Keep
no,
going.
no. Here's no worry.
My bad.
But obviously, a lot of people from Pubapalooza or Pub Sports Radio come down to San Antonio for the weekend.
Mhm.
We do live shows.
Yeah.
We're going to be the first weekend of March Madness. There'll be a lot of betting on
Very cool.
the games. My bit this year for those games, I'll be betting race to 10s. So as those games all begin, they'll be like kind of staggered.
Right.
I'll be betting which team gets to 10 points first.
Oh my God.
that'll be a
these
whole lot of fun.
degenerates.
By the way, I just want to let you guys know 2-1 in my Dodgers Cubs games that I've bet.
you
Nobody
okay,
asked
now
you
you
all
just
that.
lost me.
1.
What's happening is all their podcasters are
He
in
said
town.
2-1.
As soon as he mentioned the Dodgers and spring training baseball, I had to cut him off. So what they're doing,
2-1.
Jeff runs Pub Sports Radio.
Right.
He's now getting his tacos. Jose is one of his executive producers. All their different shows, which to watch them, I see I Love You Hard a Palooza in the future. We
That's
need more
kinda
than
cool.
2
Yeah,
shows.
we need more than 2 shows. Yeah.
All their shows are all coming in from all of their different cities to basically bang out shows here live at Pub Sports Radio for the rest of the week, and
Yeah.
it's really a badass scene. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool, man. I've met some of these guys already, but I have not been. I went a few years ago. Me and Nina did, but
'cause
I
y'all
haven't
pick
been
up
the
for
last.
dinner and
I haven't
shit.
been the last couple of years. I think I might pop in here
gonna be
this
fun.
weekend here and there. because I don't live very far away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pop
poker
in.
tournament Friday.
Yeah, man.
Comedy show Sunday.
And that's at Ratama, right? The comedy show.
No, comedy shows here.
Oh, it is.
But
Okay.
we're gonna go to Ratama and boost the economy over there.
Oh,
because
okay.
Obviously, there's only old people that go there.
A bunch
so,
of gambling degenerates will be in town.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So come down to Southtown.
all
It'll be a whole thing. And by the way,
Yes, sir.
another quick plug.
Yeah.
Join the bracket group.
Oh, our
May.
bracket, Mike. We didn't plug our bracket. Crack it.
Oh yeah. I tweeted it out
link.
yesterday.
Oh, you
So-
did? Okay.
Okay, so we have a show bracket. All 3 of us are going to do our own individual brackets too against each other, but we're letting all y'all jump in there too. Can you put the link on the chat, Jose, every day?
Sure.
I would. Well, it's kind of late
Well,
in the
yeah.
game now, but I've got a link to it. I'm going to put it. I'll put it on all my different socials.
I
and all
might
that
need
kind
to
of
go
thing.
on there and fill out one.
Yeah.
Might want to do that.
I may live to regret this, but I've now given Jose access to all of my Facebook accounts and Twitter accounts.
If I knew my Facebook password
Yeah.
and email, I'd give it to him. But he has my ex. That's why I was there
Yeah.
live there. Jose, can we do IG too? Do you want me to give you my IG?
I think we can. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my IG
Sure.
password and email, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna go live on Instagram tomorrow too.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna do it all. Gosh damn it.
Links are up. If you want to join our bracket challenge and go against the 3 of us individually, click that link that Jose just threw down, and y'all could get your picks in by Thursday for sure.
Mhm.
But again, I hate the 11 versus 11 play-in
It's stupid.
because I might want to pick one of the 11 seeds, but I don't know who's going to win that game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait till the 11 versus the 11s are over, and then I'm going to do my picks because I want to watch the 11 play. It's
Yeah.
stupid, you know.
Yeah.
It's silly to do that. All right, that's it. We'll do what you watching Wednesday next Wednesday.
Yeah, that's fine. It's
we
all
had to
good.
get
We're
our
busy
tournament
today.
stuff in, man. That's the way it goes. Hey,
Ain't
appreciate
nothing to see,
y'all.
Matt. Bunch
Appreciate
of dudes
y'all.
talking shit.
Thank y'all, everybody. Watch it. Watch Baseline Bums. Their show is today at 5:00 on our platform on Love You Hard. They're gonna do all their. They're gonna go through their shit ass bracket today. So y'all watch them do theirs.
Yeah.
You want to watch secondary citizens do a bracket challenge for ill-informed basketball fan? I'm kidding. Y'all watch the Bums today at 5:00. Y'all get in there and y'all bust their chats. Y'all bust their chops,
Yeah,
man.
for
What y'all
real.
do us. That's it. We're done. I'm going to Poblanos. Y'all see me there. I'll be there at 12:00. Come have lunch with me at Poblanos or a coffee or a beer. Let's talk ball and hang out for an hour. Love y'all hard. See y'all back on In the Building mañana.
Anthem TV, a free streaming digital community. With a click of a mouse or a tap on your phone, you have instant access to free TV shows, movies on demand, music, pay-per-view events, and so much more. Download Anthem TV on your smartphone, smart TV, or any streaming device and enjoy instant access. Subscribe and download Anthem TV today.